This is a Bio-Health Tracking Device I recently assembled here in the lab. Today, I will show you how we built it and exactly how it works. To commence the assembly, I first reviewed the PCB design and prepared the initial stage of production, in this case, the sensor layer of the board. It's a two-layer PCB design. The approach was to place the sensor and other critical assembly components on one layer for reflow soldering, while reserving the second layer for components that can be hand soldered with precision. After completing the first component placement, I carefully positioned the board on the preheating station and powered it off for reflow. Following the heating and the controlled cooling process, I removed the board and performed inspection. The solder joints were clean, properly aligned and electrically sound. Next, I proceeded with placing and soldering the remaining components on the second layer using a soldering iron. After cleaning off residual flaws, the board was fully assembled on both layers and ready for testing. During initial power up, I measured the charging circuit output and obtained 4.2 volts, which confirms proper regulation for charging lithium-ion battery. The next was firmware programming. Using our lab-developed UART programmer, I uploaded embedded code to the ESP32. Once programmed, I verified sensor functionality through the serial monitor. As shown, when no finger is placed on the sensor, the system detects inactivity. Once contact is made, the system begins computing heart rate in BPM. The processed data is then transmitted via Wi-Fi to the Blink IoT platform, where readings can be monitored remotely through a mobile dashboard. The OLED display provides an additional local interface for real-time visualization of vital parameters. This build represents a defining milestone for me. The project requirement was to constrain the PCB size while ensuring efficient physiological monitoring and reliable IoT-based cloud integration. I will continue expanding this framework and refining the system architecture in subsequent iterations. Thank you very much for watching.